All right, so I kind of want to give my general opinion of like the whole Charlie Kirk situation. Mind you, like, oh, it's been like little over a week since like the whole incident happened, and I generally did not know who he was prior. Like I seen him talk about like the stabbing that happened in Charlottesville with that Irina. I can't even pronounce her last name. But prior to everything else, I did not know who he was at all, right? So the funny thing about it is like how I like got interested to know about who Charlie Kirk was because I had like family members that were like justifying him getting murdered. So it's like usually I'm out of the way with like general politics. I don't give a fuck about politics because if I can't influence or change things directly, I try not to put any mental capacity towards that shit, right? So the thing about it that got me was I hear like the whole incident happened. It's really unfortunate, and just in general for like people that don't know me, it's like one of the things that I don't do. I don't really celebrate people getting killed. Like that shit is so weird. Like I will never in my life just celebrate people getting killed and like trying to justify it. Like there are rare occasions where it's like unless they harm other people like kids on some pedophile shit, but if it doesn't get to that point, then bro, I'm not celebrating people getting killed. So it's like the thing that got me to like interested to like look into it was the fact that I had like family members and close people trying to justify it, posting like the gun shit, and it was just like, wow, bro, how a view of old people is like defending people getting and like trying to justify it. And it's just like I was like talking to him, it's like, yo, I have no sympathy, he's a racist, he's a fascist. And it's like it's the same rhetoric that I just see from like the news and people that post like short form clips. So all of this shit made me interested to actually understand who this person was, right? And it's just like as I'm watching it, because it's like I'm not the type of person that you can show like a 45-second or like 60-second short form out of context clip of a whole 2 hour interview. I'll sit there and I'll watch the whole 2 hour interview and understand who he was. And it's just like when I started to do that, it's like I started to understand. And it's just like I would understand like he's a fascist. There's multiple videos of him talking about it, defending it. No, no, no. I mean, not defending it, but addressing, the fascist claims, addressing the racism claims. There is multiple occasions of him doing that. So I'm not someone, like I said before, that you can show a 60-second short form out of context clip and then just judge him and hate. And like you cannot make the media cannot make me hate somebody, right? And I'm someone that I can generally just get up and talk to this person, or I'm not gonna take public perception or like this. Like I'll actually do research, watch the whole 2 hour interview, watch another whole 2 hour interview, and actually get to understand this person, right? So the thing about it is I understand this, and I will say this is 100% like media dehumanizing people. And it's fucked up on like multiple occasions. And it's just the people that are praising for him to be murdered probably never even watched the whole 2 hour interview. It's just people that probably had like shit lives and then just using politics and shit as a negative, as a way to express that outlet. But like as a whole, as I watch like the 2 hour interviews and I get to understand who he was as a person, it's probably it's fucked up because as you understand what he is saying, at the bare minimum he is just talking to people. And it's like the character to sit down and talk to people that have different opinions than you. Like a lot of people cannot do that. A lot of people just talk to people who are just reflections of themselves that have the same views, and it becomes an echo chamber. So for you to go out of your way and sit down and talk to people at the peaceful part that he was doing, because I don't think he was ever getting violent. He would sit back and just talk to people in general, and for that to happen to him in front of his kid and have people like defending the shit and justifying him getting killed for, and then posting short form clips. I guarantee you, like the people that was like saying it never even watched the whole 2 hour interview. They're posting short form clips they don't agree with him. No, they don't, like, they're probably Democrats, and it's just like when you look at how fucked up it is and like what has happened, there's no justification for it. And everyone that is justifying murder is literally just ideology captured by the media. The media makes them hate someone that they never fucking met before. And it's just like, yeah, like I said, it wouldn't have affected me or angered me if I did not see a family member doing this shit. I would not have dug into it and tried to understand who the hell Charlie Kirk was, right? And it's just like, as I understand more and watch more interviews and shit, it's like the more mad I get is because he was doing it in the most peaceful way. Like, if there isn't a medium where you can sit back and talk to people that have different viewpoints than you, right? Where else can you do that? Like, who else do you know that is like a Democrat or, you know, even like a Republican that would sit down and just talk to people about having different opinions than themselves? Like, can you be challenged in your beliefs, or, you know, like, is it a point where you can sit back and talk to people? And like, this is for people that's justifying murder. Like, can you sit back with someone that has different viewpoints and at least talk? Or will you just let the media just fuel you into having someone think that they're Hitler? And it's just like, if you can't really explain it and you're just going about what someone else has said, and you believe them, then it's just like you're essentially like just the NPC. It's like, and it's just like, it's unfortunate because it's just like, when you really look at it, this person was shot and killed in front of his kids, in front of his wife, and people are justifying it. And it's just like, through the media you can hate someone and they can dehumanize people so much that you no longer see human beings. And it's kind of like people get divided so much, and it's fucked up because like the day prior, right, the reason why I somewhat saw his name of the girl that got stabbed on the train, I've had people, because mind you, I have family members, so I randomly check Facebook. Facebook isn't covering this. The only thing that was covering it was X, right? So I had family members see the shit, and they're worried about how it makes black people look. Like, so people are, and like the media plays into those biases all the time, where it's just like, people only care about it if it's race, if it's rich or poor, you know, if it's like sex or gender. And it's just like, they play into those biases because they know people are biased towards those things, right? There are people that will sit there and defend that person that stabbed and killed the girl because they was black, and they're worried about how it will make black people look. And it's so fucked up. And mind you, the day prior, like, I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was, but I seen he was probably one of the only people that was talking about the girl getting stabbed. And then the day after, he got like, you know, like what happened to him on the 10th. And it's fucked up, and it's unfortunate because it's just like, if he was the most peaceful person, I would sit there and talk. Mind you, he didn't harm anyone. If you can't have the medium where you can talk to each other, then what else can you just have? Is it just violence? Because and it's just like, for the people that's championing this shit, it's beyond fucked up. It is beyond fucked up. It's unfortunate. It's like, the more and more I learn about him, it's just the more, because it's just like, it was so unnecessary. So yeah, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk and his family. I only known about him for like a good, since, you know, the incident that happened, because, you know, when you pass like that, you become a martyr and everyone gets to know you. You know, I wish I had known him sooner, but, you know, it's unfortunate that, but yeah.